My predictions for the round of 32 in the Australia Cup. Bentley Greens, Broadmeadow Magic, I think should be an interesting game. Broadmeadow Magic, one of the northern New South Wales sides who often do better than others. I think Bentley Greens will get the win here. Bentley Greens, a strong side when it comes to the Cup competition. Bonnyrigg White Eagles from the southwest of Sydney taking on Oakley Cannons. I think will be a really fascinating matchup. Oakley Cannons, though, I think will get the win. A couple former A-League players in that Oakley Cannons squad. Mindle Aces take on Avondale FC. I think Mindle Aces get the win, which might be a bit of an upset. Let's see how far the team from NT can go. Armidale SC take on Modbury Jets over in WA. Perth side taking on an Adelaide side. I reckon Armidale with a home advantage should get the win there. Brisbane City host Cockburn City. I think Brisbane City get the win here with the home advantage at Perry Park. Adelaide City take on Logan Lightning down there in South Australia. I've been hearing good things about Adelaide City. I've had a few followers in my DMs talk about Adelaide City and potentially they could get the win here. So I'm gonna stick with that, man. I'm gonna back what the people are saying. Adelaide City to get the win in that game. And then Wollongong United taking on Green Gully. And this is one of the stories of the Cup, man. Wollongong United from the 6th tier of Australian football, which is still just super remarkable that they made it this far in the competition. It is a fantastic story. Taking on Green Gully. Can they do it? Can they do it? Green Gully, I think, will be too strong. I'm tipping Green Gully for the win, but we'd love to see Wollongong United get a result. They get through, potentially match up with an A-League opposition. It would be a massive occasion for that local club. And then the final game on Wednesday, we've got our first A-League opposition involved. It is Heidelberg United taking on Brisbane Roar. I think Heidelberg will give them a good run for their money down there in Victoria, but I reckon the Roar will get a win. Showed some decent signs in attack against Leeds United last week, Brisbane Roar. And then we've got some Saturday fixtures. Love to see that we've got some weekend fixtures in the round of 32 in the Australia Cup this year. Magpies Crusaders from Queensland take on Macarthur FC. It will be Dwight York's first competitive hit out with coaching his new club, Macarthur FC. And I'm going to say it right now. We're going to get a cup set. We're going to get a cup set here. Magpies Crusaders are going to knock out Macarthur FC. I know it's a hot take. But Macarthur FC, Dwight York, they left it late with some of their player transfers just in the past week or so. Past couple of weeks, they secured a number of transfers. I'd love to see a cup set here, man. It would be absolutely epic. We always love a cup set when an A-League opposition gets knocked out. So I'm going to go for it right here. Dwight York to lose in his first competitive fixture at the Bulls. And then we've got an all A-League matchup. Newcastle Jets taking on Adelaide United. This is a prime time 7:30 game on Saturday the 30th of July. Should be a fascinating matchup because Newcastle Jets brought in some interesting players. Trent Bahagia, Josh Soteria, Brandon O'Neill there as well as some other players. Adelaide United still looking pretty strong. I think the Reds might just get the win here. I think it could be close. It could even be a penalty shootout. But Adelaide United, I think, just have a bit more of a consistent squad from when you look at the two teams coming out of last season. Arthur Papa's maybe still rebuilding that squad, reshuffling, what it's going to look like. On Sunday, the 31st of July, we have a replay of last year's Cup semi-final. Sydney FC, Central Coast Mariners. My team, the Mariners, represent. I got to say yes. I got to back the Mariners, man. I'm going to say it's going to be close, though. I think Sydney are going to be wanting revenge after that semi-final defeat from last year. I'm going to say Mariners win on penalties. I reckon it could be a 0-0 and then Mariners to win it on a penalty shootout. That is my prediction. Looking ahead to the following Tuesday, we've got Newcastle Olympic hosting Melbourne City, which is a massive occasion for Newcastle Olympic. A chance for them to cause a cup set. City should be too strong. Just have way too much depth and too much quality. Should get a comfortable win there over Newcastle Olympic. Peninsula Power over Northwest Sydney Spirits. Peninsula Power, I think, will get the win there because of the home advantage once again there. But again, that one could be a close one. Devonport City Strikers, Wellington Phoenix. I'm going to go Devonport City Strikers. Let's go another cup set. Why not? Wellington Phoenix coming up against their former goalkeeper Keegan Smith, who now plays his football at the Tassie club. But let's do it, man. Let's go for a cup set there. Devonport City Strikers to get the win over Wellington Phoenix. I'm sorry, Phoenix fans. I know I always write Phoenix off. But, we love a cup set. Sydney United take on Monaro Panthers. I reckon Sydney United get the win there at home at the Sydney United Sports Centre. A rematch of last year's A-League men's semi-final. Western United, Melbourne Victory. This is the matchup that drew everyone's eyes when the draw happened a few weeks ago. Really exciting to get a big matchup like this so early on in pre-season. The 3rd of August. It's a hard one to pick. It is a hard one to pick. Melbourne Victory have such a strong squad, but West United just outplayed them in that second leg semi-final. You remember getting that big win in the second leg semi-final. I think Victory get the win, though. I think Victory get the win just because of what happened, how they crashed out last year. They'll be so determined to not only rebound to get revenge over their Victorian rivals, West United, but also hold their place as the reigning champions. But I reckon Victory to get a win in that one. I think it'd be close though, maybe like a 2-1 win for Melbourne Victory. But those are my predictions for the round of 32 fixtures in the Australia Cup